And we're back. Hi, how's it going? What is up? Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. I thought I would jump on. I don't even know if anyone will show up, but we'll just see. I usually go on Mondays, and I got a little. Today was a very interesting day. And it's so funny. Like, when good things happen, I'm like, I don't know if it's good yet, so I'm just gonna wait and see if it's good. Can anyone relate to that? Can anyone else relate to that? It's like, hey Chris. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if this is good. We'll see how it turns out. Like, I still just don't trust things, right? But like, that's probably a good way to go about it. You know what I mean? I gotta suss things out. Chris, what is up? Welcome in. If you guys are called to donate, let me know. Make sure you guys like the stream. But yeah, I thought I would pop on here. I didn't know where my day was going to go or what was going to happen. So yeah, tarot has made me more aware and think things out. Love that. Yeah, not that anything necessarily bad, but I'm just like, I need more time for things to evolve. I don't want to get too excited over, you know what I mean? Justice comes out of the deck, as we say that. I have 3 reading options. If anyone's interested in a reading today, let me know. My options per usual. And welcome in. Thanks, Chris. Chris, go ahead. You were up first. I was watching a little of the JonBenet Ramsey Netflix documentary, actually. You know what's really weird about that case? As we wait for Chris to prepare. Up first, we have Chris. So a couple years ago, so I have a friend, shout out Gil. I have a friend of mine who was visiting me, and we're both like really into true crime stuff. I love how like she came here and we basically like toured graveyards and stuff, which was a lot of fun. But anywho, I tried to make a video about JonBenet Ramsey like a while back because I'm not one. I don't like to read about true crime because I think that it's disrespectful to the families. That's just my view. It's, that's just my personal opinion. I don't care if other people want to read about whatever. It's just a personal thing for me. I don't do health readings. I don't want to do true crime stuff. But anyways, so I did a reading, and during the reading, I filmed it and I posted it. And we were laughing about something during the reading, and some viewer was like trashing me. They're like, you shouldn't be laughing during a reading like this. And I feel like if you guys know my personality at this point, right? Like I clearly wasn't making fun of this poor child. Anyways, so I took the video down. But I just, even as a Scorpio, watching this case, watching this documentary, I feel like I never have a true, usually when I watch a case or even a movie, I'm like, I know how this is going to end. I feel like I know who did it. The JonBenet Ramsey case is one of those that like, I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. All right. Chris wants an update. You know what, Chris? I'm going to use my traditional tarot deck for this one. Let's get a really clear-cut view of what's going on with Stacy. Welcome in, guys. All right, Chris, let's do it. Let me turn this off. All right, we got Chris for 2. Chris, I'm assuming 2. We want an update on how does Stacy feel towards our store after Black Friday. Spirit, show me how Stacy the Cancer feels about Chris's store. Show me how Stacy the Cancer feels about Chris's store after Black Friday. Spirit, show me. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream and everybody watching. And we're talking about Stacy. How does Stacy feel? Queen of Wands, 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands. I don't know if this is going to resonate for you, but I get this. It's so interesting with her. She is coming through as the Queen of Wands, and I feel like she is she's very proud of what has happened, but I almost feel like she either instigated, I feel like in some ways she instigated for people to feel anxious and nervous about this. So like if you did well, she was proud, but I feel like it was almost in vain, or it was almost like, did you really have to induce fear in us to like, because we probably would have had the same outcome. We have strength here. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the 5 of Cups. I think overall she's happy with the performance, but I don't like her approach because her energy just feels really 9 of Swords and 5 of Wands is very, I'm nervous. I feel unstable. I don't know where this is going. And like, why do you keep, it's almost like, you know, when you're in a horse, you see a horse race and people keep like whipping the horses. I feel like she just keeps, she wants it to feel like a very competitive environment. She's like, sell, guys. And I do feel like she feels like you did meet some of those goals, but it's like, at what cost here? I don't love this energy. So I feel like some type of goal was met, but I feel like the morale of the staff might have suffered because of it. Does this resonate for you? So how does she feel about your store? She feels like if she can, she almost feels like she has to incite fear to like get what she wants, but that's not true at all. And I really don't like that. We have the Fool on the bottom of the deck, and we have the 10 of Cups. So I kind of feel like a quota was made, but also people are like either pushed to their breaking point, or they feel like it's been a heavy year and people are exhausted. There may be some people even contemplating potentially leaving because of this. I don't know if she singled any one person out, but this 5 of Cups is like, I don't know that I even want to do this anymore. There's a weird energy. I'm not involved in it. Yeah. So there could be some drama going on at the store that she is aware of, but I almost feel like she was kind of she lit the match to this flame here. But yeah, people are definitely moving. So overall, I think she thinks the store is performing well, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see a resignation come in. Because I think that other people are starting to feel uncomfortable because of her, or other people can't trust her, or they don't like her approach. Like, did you really need to come in and boss us around and bully us to like sell more? Like the customers wouldn't have just walked through the doors. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know exactly what kind of, you know, retail or sales that you're in, but it just seems a little intense. It seems a little intense here. And kind of emotional. Maybe you have someone on your team who's like really burnt out and they're like, you know what, I just, after this season, like I can't do it anymore. Moon in the first house, Scorpio, she's thinking about her own personal power. She's not even really caring about, the other thing I'll say about Stacy, this Cancer, you may always be concerned how does she feel? How are things going? She is thinking about you in the store a lot less than you may think, if that's any consolation to you. Because I feel like she is all concerned about, this Queen of Wands, like, how do I feel? She's also dealing with some intense emotions as well. It's Moon in Scorpio in the first house. And she's very much concerned about her own internal world at the moment as well. Let me see what else we have here. I'll get some advice for you as well. But yeah, she kind of feels like she had to, if she came in and was somewhat threatening or somewhat like, well, you guys got to do this or you guys got to do this, that you guys were going to perform better. And in her mind, she may have think that it actually worked, but I feel like you would have got the same result if she was like that or not. Spirit, what other energy is at play here? We have new beginnings, we have courage, and we have freedom. So if you're not involved in the drama itself, I think that's great. And just keep on keeping on and doing you, but you may have someone who wants out after this 5 of Cups energy. Someone's definitely feeling emotional or burnt out after this season, or they will be very soon. Spirit, what advice do you have for Chris? We have lay a solid foundation, time for a beginner's mind, and be fearless and bold. So we have a lot of like energy of like courage, new beginnings, moving forward, taking a leap of faith with that. The Fool on the bottom of the deck. Maybe you are still thinking about getting out, but I don't think the energy is as dire as it may have felt in like our previous reading. I think that you should still pursue other opportunities if that's what you want to do, but her shit list or her focus, in other words, may be on other people. Like, I don't necessarily think she sees you as a bad seed, if that makes sense. I will leave that with you. Let me know your other question and we'll get into it. Welcome in if you guys are joining us. I have 3 reading options for you. If you want to book a private reading, all my information, you can text or email me. And we're just going to keep on keeping on. Hey, newbie. How's it going? I know, today was crazy, like in a good way, but like something good may have happened, but I'm not going to know for a long time if it was good or not. So I don't want to get excited about it, but I'm just like, well, Spirit, I think because so much has happened to me. Maybe with age, we just get this way, right? Where I'm like, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, right? After you're beat down so many times, you're just like, we'll see. I'll text you, newbie. I'll tell you what's going on. But I'm just like, we'll see. It's also freaking, listen, you guys. Chris, whenever you feel free to post your second question. My hometown borders Canada, and it's technically the snow belt of Ohio. And girl, A promotion or a baby? Neither. No more. I'm at capacity. There are no more children. I almost bought a chinchilla last week, and I that was a long story. It's probably for the best that I didn't, but I fell in love with this little chinchilla and almost pulled that trigger. Chris wants to know. Let's get into Chris's reading. I'll text you later, newbie. Chris, let's see. I said I was gonna switch out my decks the other day and I never did. So I need to do that after this live stream. Chris, we're gonna use this deck for you. Oh, so to finish my thought, they're nocturnal. Well, also their number one predator is cats, which I have 3 of, which kind of broke the deal for me. And also my space, I just want to have, I feel like I need more space. And I just don't, they need dust bats. I just don't know that I'm going to have more space, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, back to my, ADD. I think, do I have a few, I feel like I have some psychologists that watch this. Some people have told me, I was at a concert one time and this psychiatrist told me she thought I had ADD. That was years ago. So maybe I do. I don't know, whatever. But back to my thought about the freezing effing cold. I do not do well in the cold. It is very cold here where I am. Well, it doesn't snow here, thank God. But I'm in South Carolina. But I used to live in Ohio on the border of Canada. And my family sent me a photo. My aunt sent me a photo yesterday and there was a foot of snow. And I'm like, this is why I fled. This is why I fled the state of Ohio. So God bless America. And we're going to get into Chris's next reading, which is what is coming towards me. What is coming towards me in career from now until February? Let's do it. This is a great career deck too. We're going to start with Astro Dice for Chris. What's coming toward Chris? Ooh, we have Venus. We have Aquarius, and we have the 5th house. I definitely see, so in terms of numerology, number 5 represents change. We have Venus, which definitely rules money, and we have Aquarius here. I feel like you might be doing something that is more interesting, or you're either feeling you're going to have a renewed sense of passion, and I feel like you're going to be excited and joyful about what it is that you're getting into. And I'm specifically feeling like February, there could be a new start. And if it's not a brand new start to something, you're just feeling like the passion for whatever the work is that you do. But let's see what's coming through here. Another thing that I want to say here about Venus in the 5th house and Aquarius. So Aquarius is an air sign. It rules technology. And with Venus, when I'm talking about money in the 5th house, things, if you're excited or passionate about technology, this could be like you making a purchase or like getting a new phone or a new computer or something. That's just a little side note. Give me 1 second here. Spirit, what is coming from now until February? Now until February, 7 of Pentacles, we have Temperance. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. You are making plans. We have the Emperor. Page of Wands. 10 of Cups. Justice, baby. At the top of the deck, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And we have, I felt like the Chariot was going to come out. There she is at the bottom of the deck. Well, I feel like you want to make more money. And I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to do that. I wouldn't be surprised if you either heard back from the job that you had already applied for, Or if you land another opportunity, why? I feel like you could get another opportunity with a different organization, because I think, hi baby, I think that you're getting look how big he is now. I think that you're getting a little, no, boo boo. Augustus. I think that you're kind of feeling like something is taking too long. The Seven of Pentacles, for me, the way I like to read it, is like, you keep doing this thing and you keep doing this thing and you're waiting for something to change and nothing's really changing. And then we move into the Temperance and the Queen of Swords. But I feel like you are making a plan. This is you looking forward and you making a change, or you applying for a job, or you going out there. So I also wouldn't, it may not be a bad idea to like text or email that person that you were previously chatting with about that other job opportunity as well, to see like, hey, is this still available? Is this still going on? Blah, blah, blah. But there could literally be a change. Why? Because the Lord here, sorry, that's not the Emperor, that's actually the Hierophant. And the Hierophant represents organizations. And I feel like you're really excited and moving towards something new here, with the Page of Wands, 10 of Cups, and Justice. Keep applying for jobs, want better, not getting things, know them. Yeah. So you may have to get a little bit more Queen of Swords, where it's like lots of communication, casting a wider net. The Two of Wands, excuse Augie's tail, applying for jobs, making casting a wider net and communicating and following up with people too, I think, is something else that I see. Let me grab a deck I really like to use for my career readings, which is the Green Witch. Uno momento. Augie's like, I'm late to the readings. He's so funny. You're a good boy, baby. It's annoying in a way, but Spirit is reigniting my fire Aries energy. Yeah. No, and listen, that's the way that divine timing works, right? If it's not meant for you, or if that door is not opening, it's not the right thing. And it's our human mind that is what gets frustrated with that, right? We have grounding, we have emotion, and we have success. So yeah, I feel some emotional relief as well. And maybe that's you in that last reading too, where that Five of Cups, where you're like, maybe you're exhausted. Maybe you're like, you know what? I don't know that I want to do this another year. I want to figure some things out. I want to figure sorry. I'm a little ungrounded right now. Sorry, 1 second. Thank you, Spirit. That Five of Cups in the last reading, maybe you're feeling a little bit emotional about, and you're like, you know what? I don't really want to do this for another year. I want to find the right fit for me. I want to find something better that I'm really excited about. Bringing that joy back into your life, that fifth house energy. Spirit, what else? Oh my God. Watch your thoughts. Papa. Spirit, what else do we have for Chris? Chris, welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. We have dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. We also have ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. keep applying, keep searching, keep seeking, even though we're in a Mercury retrograde and blah, 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 blah. You know, we still have to live our lives, right? We still have to live our lives. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. But yeah, you could actually be starting something new in February, which would be cool. I will leave that with you. Yes, for sure. Am I able? Yeah, no, I'm here for you guys. So whatever you want to do. Hi, baby Ember. Until it's my cat's dinner time, you can do whatever you want. I'll probably only be on for another like 30 minutes. I'll stop at 6. But yeah, we can go as long as we can go. Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. I appreciate you and I appreciate your support. You're helping to feed my 3 children that are very expensive to feed. Hi, baby. Augie's been extra cute today. He's so funny. Newbie. Actually, I got Felicia too. I got Felicia in the house. Newbie, what do you mean? The state? All right, Newbie's up next. What do you mean, Washington? Chris, I hope you don't mind. I forgot. Newbie. Wash. Is this the state? Is this a human being? You guys are like, bitch, you're the psychic. You should know. That's a very triggering state for me, actually. My Saturn line runs through there. Not a fan at all. Tell me about Washington. Oh, this I can do. Tell me, it's a cat. A cat? All right. I love that energy. Did you put that in the thingy? Is this legitimately a feline? All right, let's do it. Tell me about Washington. Wow. This is a cat who has lived many, many lifetimes. We have Pluto in the 12th house and Sagittarius. This is a soul that has traveled through many, 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 many lifetimes and has seen a lot and has transformed a lot. This cat may have actually traveled literally physically in this lifetime. So if it has multiple owners, it could have traveled to multiple states as well, which is part of the, Sagittarius energy. Spirit, tell us about Washington. 7 of Cups. 6 of Wands. King of Swords. highly, highly intelligent. Highly, highly intelligent. Knight of Swords. Could be an air sign. Could be an air sign. Ace of Cups, very loving. And there's been a lot of change in this cat's life, which is really interesting. But I will say, I want to call him a he, but you know, plug and play with that whole thing, because people think Willow's a girl all the time. With the Seven of Cups, so you never know with pets. But anyway, the Seven of Cups is this cat knew during this incarnation that there were going to be a lot of changes in their life. So if this cat has gone from like home to home or experienced a lot of changes, know that he was well equipped and well prepared for this. This cat is extremely resilient. This cat is highly, highly intelligent. This cat holds a lot of wisdom. I'm talking lifetimes of wisdom. I also feel like he could grow to an old age if he is still with us. This cat, the funny thing is even though there have been changes or there are changes, the beautiful thing about this cat is that if he has gone from like home to home to home, he knows part of his karma and part of this life is that his life is just getting better and better and better. So like if he goes to a new home, his life is going to get better. If he goes to another home, his life gets better. This is part of his karma. And this is a really beautiful thing. Very, very wise. He may be a little bit of a loner. So there may be times where he likes to kind of hide or be alone and take time out for himself. And then he like reappears. But he does have moments where he's purring, where he does feel very loving with the Ace of Cups. But there has just been a lot of change in his life. Does this make sense? Does this make sense for you guys? Hey, misbehaving. Really interesting energy here. Really interesting energy. Highly intelligent, many changes. You said yes, it makes sense. But yeah, he knows that it's almost like whoever is the main caregiver of him, you may almost feel like a psychic connection with him. Where it's like you don't even have to speak. Not that he can speak English, but it's almost like you know what he wants. He can sense, you know, what's going on. Highly intuitive, highly intelligent. Not sure if you know when his birthday is. Could be an air sign, maybe water, but he has learned to grow with the flow of life. And it's funny because it's like you would think that he might be scared after all these transitions and changes, but he's just like, things get better. Different than the other cat. Hey, Bailey. Yeah. That's what I have. So yeah, things are gonna keep getting better and better with him. But yeah, he's a good being. I feel like he's got energy. I think he's gonna live for a really long time, actually. But he doesn't need to like be up. He doesn't need to be the center of attention. In fact, I think he likes to kind of hide out sometimes. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Hi, baby girl. Unlike Ember, who's crawling on my chair right now. Hi, baby girl. You want to come see the people? I know. Come here, baby girl. Come here. You can come up here and see the people while we wait for your dinner. I know. Come here, little mama. I know. We got to wipe your eyes. You're a good baby. All right, Chris, let's do it. You can't have my drink. Have some decency, my child. All right. right, Chris, let me know what's going on. Ember, this Taurus thinks she owns the place. She does. Hi. Hi, 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 hi. I sure can. I think it was just part of life, newbie. I think it was just, I don't know how he came to you or what the deal was, but I think it's just, I don't want to say, I mean, at the end of the day, human beings suck. I don't want it to be as general of an answer as that, but that's kind of where I'm going to land with it. All right, Chris. Yeah, let's take a look. Spirit, show me, is this new job opportunity for Chris something that he already applied for? Is this job opportunity for Chris something that he already applied for? Is the job opportunity for Chris something he already applied for? Girl. I do think it is. And I think it's that person. We have Queen of Swords again. I think you should text her, reach out to her. I do think that it is the thing that you applied for. Entertainment purposes only, but I feel like that King of Cups, it's bringing happiness. We have the Page of Wands. You're ready to move on to something. The Eight of Wands, a quick turnaround. Six of Cups also can talk about an energy that kind of circles back around again. In regard to that. But yeah, the Emperor, Queen of Swords, King of Wands. Look at this King of Wands. Six of Cups, Magician. You're ready to move on. You're ready to walk away from where you're at. Magician, Hierophant. Hierophant again. We have the Hierophant. We used a different deck. Queen of Swords, Hierophant, moving into a new organization. Yeah. So this is a big yes for me. And I think that you should just do a little follow-up and say, hey, just checking in, seeing, if all is well or, what's going on. Give me one moment. We have Saturn in Gemini in the 10th house, baby. Yeah, I think there's a big possibility. Saturn talks about, here's the thing. Everyone's afraid of Saturn. Saturn is restriction. Saturn is the father. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, Saturn, I am a highly Saturn ruled person. I'm a Capricorn rising. Saturn can bring in, diligence, determination. It can bring in energy of consistency and really hard work. It's not all bad. Nothing in astrology is all bad or all good, right? Because you can have too much of something. But I feel like in Gemini, it's a little bit of a gentler energy. So I feel like it's just the way I'm reading it, because Saturn can be heavy. But I feel like Saturn and Gemini, this is more about a mental reconstruction in regard to your career. I feel like this is going to be very different for you. Whatever it is that you get into next, or this job is going to be very different than what you were doing previously. So there's a little bit of a learning curve, but all of this is beautiful. All of this is for your own development, and bringing you closer to that wisdom, right? Your own personal and professional wisdom, mental wisdom, which is also what is ruled by Saturn. Hold on. There's two. Every single time I try to think of these words, they freaking escape my brain. Give me 1 second. Because You will be sticking to a very tight routine, and you are going to be very responsible in this next chapter of your life, and it is going to feel very rewarding, is what I'm trying to say. So I will leave that with you. Last call for donations, guys. Or no, I'm not going to leave that with you. I have more for you. Go ahead and post your next one. We're going to get into... Thank you, July. Welcome in. Hey, guys. We have time to take a breath out, meditate and contemplate, and we have surrender to the divine. So yeah, I mean, when you get to a place where you're like, I've done all I can do, I texted her, I emailed her, I reached out, blah, 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 whatever, kind of let the chips fall where they may. A lot of this is surrendering and allowing divine timing to work in our favor. King of Cups, I do think that you will be happy about where you land next. Okay. Oops. Flipping cards over here. Ember, what are you doing? I still can't think of the word that I'm trying to say. But I just think that you're going to be, you are going to turn into, and I'm not saying you're not right now, but you will turn into a very well-oiled machine in this next, like you will have a very regimented schedule and lifestyle, but it's going to feel very good to you. And in Aries, you know, is probably not opposed to that unless you're a crazy, chaotic Aries. So only you, you can be the judge of that one. I've seen both. We have Courage came out a couple times for you. Stillness, and we have Wonders here. It may have felt like it took courage for you. If you find yourself getting anxious in moments of like calm when nothing is going on, just take a breath and realize that, you know, life is not that serious, which I feel like an Aries probably can do well. Make sure you're taking out time to sniff the roses, look at the wonders of the world over here. Chris. Hi, Amber girl. I know you're hungry. All right, last call for donations. Make sure you guys like the stream. It really helps out my channel. And I know her eyes are a little goopy. I need to clean her up. So please don't judge me. For my last question, what's coming towards me in love? We're gonna use this deck. And all my cards just fell over. Boop-be-doop-be-doop-be-doo. Yeah, I need to switch these out. Before I go to bed tonight, I will switch out my cards. Huh, Ember, you can help me. All right. And July, you can go ahead and donate. I am going to close my readings down so I can feed my children on time. Ember says we run a tight ship over here, huh? She says, I'm a Taurus. I get whatever I want. I get whatever I want. And I'm a good girl. What's coming towards Chris in love from now until the end of January? Now until the end of January. 7 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. Some juggling I see. 5 of Swords. Holy shit. Okay. Chris, I'm going to keep this as cut and dry as I can. There will be some kind of secret exposed, whether all I'm going to say is someone is being unfaithful, and there is a opportunity for a secret of someone juggling to be revealed and someone else walking away in a very dramatic way. This could be you, this could be your partner. Ace of Swords, truth comes out. Queen of Wands. Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I know this is probably not what you may have wanted to hear today, but entertainment purposes only. I think someone has been playing around. Someone has been catting around, and I feel like this secret is going to be revealed. Someone may already have an instinct. You may already have an instinct. Do you know what I'm talking about already? We have death here, which is Scorpio. It's also transformation, endings, and new beginnings. We have Six of Swords, moving on, healing, moving to calmer waters. There is something dramatic. So here, listen, tarot is a tool, and this is energy that I'm reading here. So I think that there is potential for something dramatic to play out here, and you can use this reading and this energy as a tool, you know, depending on what side of this you're on. Do you feel me? Does this make sense? Ember. I don't know if she's going to allow me to, this makes total sense, yeah. So something is about to be exposed. We have the fourth house, which talks about the home. We have Neptune, and we have Virgo. So Virgo and Neptune in the fourth house could be a living situation, getting a little bit wonky here with that Neptune energy. This could be someone... this could be a partner that you're living with. Something is exposed, and plans need to be made, and things feel a little bit, Neptune energy is Ember. What are you doing? I know, Augie's crying because he's hungry. Neptune energy can be a little bit distorted. So if emotions are running high, or someone is feeling very emotional, defeated, this Eight of Cups, like heartbroken type of energy, people may not be acting in their right minds. Hold on, let me move my child. Come here, baby girl. I know we tried, but you're too excited right now. No. Hold on, I gotta save my photo my friend had made for me. Cat's feet. Newbie, I love you. I know. I also need to preserve my energy. We're moving into the winter season, so I don't want to burn myself out. But I'll be back on tomorrow, or I'm sure I'll be back on very soon. But Chris, what else do I have for you? Let me look at the Lenormand here. I'm gonna look at the dark romance, since this is leaning a little dark. Okay. So yeah, be careful whatever side of this coin that you're on. We have a man, we have the sun, and we have the dog. I think someone flew a little too close to the sun and got burnt here. And because I pulled the man over that other stuff, I feel like there's one partner who's very loyal, and there's this other person who, the sun can also be the light shining on you, and it can also, illuminate the dark, or illuminate something that's in the darkness. So look out for that as well. Let's see. And then up next, I have July. July, go ahead and post. We have separation, trapped, and abundance. Know that if a separation or an ending does happen, that you are abundant, you are not trapped. You can make it on your own. Your ex can make it on their own, however this transpires. But I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much, Chris. Honestly, I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have the cats feeding up next. Oh, okay. Okay, good. I love that. I love that. All right, so and some people think I'm a monster. Meanwhile, I'm like over apologizing for everything. Isn't that funny how life works? All right, this is my last reading. I'll be back on probably at some point tomorrow. Hit your notifications. And did I make the right choice by going part-time with my job? I thought having more free time would make me productive and creative, but it's not going as planned. Let's take a look. Do you guys hear this? This is why I have to end at 6. Because Augie will not stop. Did you make the right choice? Did you make the right choice? Did you make the right choice? July, did you make the right choice? July, did you make the right choice? It feels like a lot of pressure. Queen of Pentacles, you need to bring some practicality back into it. So I'm going to say no. I do not think this was a mistake. I think this is a huge opportunity to learn. We have the 8 of Pentacles. What is it that you want and how do you want to spend your time? Okay. Hold on. There was a long time ago, I believed Bird. Oh my God, girl, I may need to call you later because I don't understand. 8 of Pentacles. Sorry. And we have the Hanged Man. You are not stuck. You have to decide. You have to get back to the reason as to why you did this. The other thing that I'm seeing here very, very clearly is that you're the one calling the shots. You are the star in the middle of this reading, okay? I feel like this was a very empowering move. This was something that you were excited about. It felt right. This is you living in your truth. However, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, and there may be a lot of pressure to be productive with something, especially with this 8 of Pentacles at the top of the deck. What is it that you wanted to do? And why are you not executing it? Can you create a sustainable schedule for yourself right now? Maybe it feels a little bit difficult because of some of the astrology we're dealing with. However, I don't want to blame astrology on everything, right? Because at the end of the day, we still have to live life no matter where the planets are moving, right? So what does the Queen of Pentacles do? She gets really practical. Here's what I think you should do, July. No, I don't think this was a mistake. However, I think you need a plan. I think you need a practical plan, and the Queen of Pentacles energy can get you there. What I think you need to do, entertainment purposes only, is I think you should give yourself a timeline of what you want your schedule or what it is that you want to produce or how it is that you want to be spending this creative time, okay? And by a certain timeline, if you haven't achieved X goal, because these are like creating SMART goals or measurable goals, right? If you haven't gotten there, then maybe it's time to reassess. You could either go back to full time, or maybe you try something else that you want to do. But no, I think this is a great learning opportunity for you, to figure out, like, maybe it just comes down to time management, or maybe it's coming down to some other, what is the word I'm looking for? Maybe it's coming down to some other type of obligation, right? That you have to do. I don't know. But give yourself a timeline of like 2 months, or whatever amount of measurable time it is. And if you can financially do it, right? That's what it's all about. And I think that you'll get there. I think you might be putting a lot of stress on yourself to where you feel like you're spinning your wheels and you can't figure it out. Like Hangman and Ten of Wands. But if you can circle back, we know Mercury's in retrograde. It's a great time to circle back and think some things through. Six of Cups, think about what your original goal was and create a plan for yourself and execute it. Move forward. I think that you will be able to achieve what you had originally set out to do. But if you feel like it's not going as planned, or things are going south, you can either look to another job, or you can go back full time. Does that make sense? I will leave that with you. Hold on, I didn't pull your Astro dice. Just kidding. Newbie, I want you to explain yourself in the comments. Oh, good. Thanks, July. Let me see what else I have for July. And then Newbie, I'm coming for your ass. We have the 9th house. Venus in the 9th house with Pisces. What is it that you truly value? From a religious, from a spiritual, from a philosophical, from an educational perspective, that's where you're going to spend your time. From the depths of your soul, Pisces. Venus and Pisces. You may be feeling some intense overwhelm right now, or some very intense emotion here with this Venus and Pisces energy. What is it that I truly value deep in my soul? You knew. Newbie. July, thank you so much. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Newbie, you knew the whole time. I didn't illuminate any of that for you. You illuminated it for yourself. Am I wrong? And no, I don't think you necessarily defended him that much. I don't really think you I look like you. Do you really thought I was a monster? Can I call you, Newbie? I have something to kind of report, I guess. I don't know. Let me know if you're free. All right, I gotta go feed my cats. I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like. I know I saw. Yeah. No, but I do feel like there's part of you. But now when you see it for what it is, right? I think there was part of you that realized it at the time. All right. I gotta go. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.